Considering all that consumers are facing in today's economy, it's no wonder payday loan services are such a fast-growing industry. In this video, you will learn about some tips, tricks, and the dangers of using payday loans. Make sure that you understand exactly what a payday loan is before taking one out. These loans are normally granted by companies that are not banks. They lend small sums of money and require very little paperwork. The loans are accessible to most people, although they typically need to be repaid within 2 weeks, and the fees are usually outrageously high. Pay back the entire loan as soon as you can. You are going to get a due date, and pay close attention to that date. The sooner you pay back the loan in full, the sooner your transaction with the payday loan company is complete. That will save you money in the long run. If you are thinking that you may have to default on a payday loan, think again. The loan companies collect a large amount of data from you about things like your employer and your address. They will harass you continually until you get the loan paid off. It is sometimes better to borrow from family, sell things, or do whatever else it takes to just pay the loan off and move on. The best way to use a payday loan is to pay it back in full as soon as possible. The fees, interest, and other costs associated with these loans can cause significant debt that is almost impossible to pay off. So when you can pay your loan off, do it and do not extend it. Make sure that you read the rules and terms of your payday loan carefully, so as to avoid any unsuspected surprises in the future. You should understand the entire loan contract before you sign it and receive your loan. This will help you make a better choice as to which loan you should accept. When you apply for a loan, make sure you only borrow what you can actually repay before the deadline. They'll provide you offers of larger sums, but don't give in to temptation. Check to make sure your payday loan company is licensed to operate in your state. The lending laws of each state are different, and you will want to get a legal and legitimate loan. The lender you are applying for your loan from must have a license to do business in your state. You should get payday loans from a physical location instead of relying on internet websites. This is a good idea because you will know exactly who it is you are borrowing from. Check the listings in your area to see if there are any lenders close to you before you go, and look online. Before you deal with payday loans, it is best that you do your homework on the companies. Payday loans are known for being very fast. You may be able to get the money within 24 hours of your application. Check online about the lenders on the Better Business Bureau website and review sites, and see if the lender you are doing with has a good reputation. Read every word of a payday loan agreement. Some companies, especially internet-based companies, take advantage of payday loans to get your buy into other products and services. Sometimes, they do this without you even knowing, through an agreement's fine print. Know exactly what you are leaving with when you get a payday loan. Read everything. If you are worried about how a payday loan will affect your credit report, try to find a payday loan lender that does not have a credit requirement. This is a good option for those who have poor credit or no credit, as well as those who want this loan to stay off their credit report. One key tip for anyone looking to take out a payday loan is not to accept the first offer you get. Payday loans are not all the same, and while they generally have horrible interest rates, there are some that are better than others. See what types of offers you can get and then choose the best one. Consider how much you honestly need the money that you are considering borrowing. If it is something that could wait until you have the money to buy, put it off. You will likely find that payday loans are not an affordable option to buy a big TV for a football game. Limit your borrowing through these lenders to emergency situations only. Do not allow a lender to talk you into using a new loan to pay off the balance of your previous debt. You will get stuck paying the fees on not just the first loan, but the second as well. They can quickly talk you into doing this time and time again until you pay them more than 5 times what you had initially borrowed in just fees. If you decide to get a payday loan, it is remarkably easy. Make sure you go to the lender with your most recent pay stubs, and you should be able to get some money very quickly. If you do not have your recent pay stubs, you will find it is much harder to get the loan and might be denied. When you take out a payday loan, pay close attention to the amount of interest charged. While most companies state interest rates up front, there are companies that attempt to hide the huge interest rates or other fees within the contract. Before signing any contract, think about what the loan will ultimately cost and whether it is worth it. The best tip available for using payday loans is to avoid having to use them. If you are struggling with your bills and cannot make ends meet, payday loans are not the way to get back on track. Try making a budget and saving some money so you can avoid using these types of loans. The only reason you should get a payday loan is only for cash emergencies.